every beauty item I bought from my trip to South Korea! Papu. The Gel Fit Tint from Amuse shade 01. Peachy pink shade, but a little bit more towards the peachy side. I bought it just because it was the best-selling shade. It's a very pretty shine as well, a very light and thin formula. I bought this out quite a bit in my trip to Korea and I really liked it. I kind of regretted not buying a few more shades, but that's fine because you can just order it online. But it kind of leaked. This is how it closes fully. There's a little clip to it so that you know that it is closed. I'm someone who takes care of my lip products every single time without fail. After using it, I will make sure to wipe down this area and wipe the whole applicator before I very carefully place it back into the tube. But after coming back from a trip, I just left it like that horizontally in my lipstick drawer, and a few days later when I took it out to use it again, I realized that it leaked. Luckily, this cap is transparent so I can see through it. The product actually leaked into the cap, and that is just very nasty because now it will be much easier for this whole product to leak. I don't know if the problem is with me, the user problem, maybe I didn't close it tight or whatever, but this is the max it can go, right? Either that or it's just bad packaging. I've yet to figure it out. But then again, after realizing that it had a leak problem, I'm a little bit thankful that I just bought one. Romance Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Bear Grape. It is their best-selling shades from this series. This is my third time filming this video, and the first two times I applied this, I didn't really like how the color came out. I felt like it was too dark. But right now, the third time using this product, I guess I can start to understand a little bit why this product is so popular. I think I kind of like the shade now a little bit. I'm starting to grow towards it. One of those classic MLBB shades, still a tad dark for my liking. It gives a very pretty shine. Formula is very light on your lips as well. It is a tint, so it will stain. I don't know much about K-beauty tints, so I'm not sure how the formula is supposed to be like. How is it supposed to wear? How many layers you should apply? The first two times I tried it, I applied like 3 to 4 layers on it to get that kind of effect that I want. Color when I applied 3 to 4 layers was definitely darker, and the effect was also how I liked better. Applying it in more layers actually made my lips look fuller and thicker. For today's application, I just used a very thin 1 to 2 layers, and I kind of like this effect as well. In fact, I like the shade that it gives with 1 to 2 layers of application. I bought Bear Grape in a set with this lasting water gloss. Shade 01, the best-selling water gloss. Don't like this formula. Gives a minty feeling to your lips, something I absolutely hate. This will just stay in my drawer. Better Than Chic N02 by Romance. Neutral pink blush. I have on the blush today. Gives a little bit of a brightening effect. I wouldn't say it's a wow shade for me. Basic Blending Mood Cheek in shade 05 Knit Violet. Quite a versatile palette because you can not only use it for your cheeks. I used this palette to create an eye look recently as well. Kind of supposed to be a fullness blush palette, especially with these two shades. They're supposed to be brightening blush shades, but for me this shade right here is just a regular blush. This one gives a little bit of brightening effect. These two are just regular blushes. Gives a very soft, pretty and lovely vibe. Just a little hard because I bought all these shades with so much expectations for them because of how hot they were on the internet, but once I get them, it's just like, okay, not too bad, but it's not wow. Chongseul Essential Mousse Cream. This is a skincare product. I thought it was a makeup product somehow. One of Chongseul's top selling product. I got this at the brick and mortar Chongseul store. When you pump it out, it is a very light and watery texture, but once you spread it out, it becomes this very thick and moisturizing cream. A little bit too thick for hot and humid weather. If you're in cold weather, it will be perfect. If you live in hot weather, then I would say it's more suitable for dry or extra dry skin. Can get a little bit sticky. I like to use this product before I apply my makeup, so I apply a very light layer of this. I wait for it to absorb, maybe around 10 minutes. Yeah, you need to wait for quite some time. Then I apply my makeup. On the days I'm in a rush, no time to wait, I just apply this, a very minuscule amount of this, and then I just put my makeup on and out I go. I actually really quite like it, even though it takes a little longer than I like to fully absorb or dry. Yeonjak Skin Perfecting Protective Base Prep. I recommend this to everyone. If there's one best buy from my entire trip to Korea, it is this, hands down. I love this stuff so much. I just regret not buying more of these. Absolutely amazing. It's very hydrating. The texture is a little bit watery and it spreads out really well. It hydrates your skin super well, especially if you have dry skin. You will love it. I layered this with my color corrector correcting primer. Before I went to Korea, I did research on what all the makeup shop owners would use, and a lot of them actually recommended this product. So I made sure to go check this out when I went to Korea. It is not sold in Olive Young. You can only find it at the Shinsegae department store. I'm not sure if they have it in Lotte. Also, this brand kind of gives me Aesop vibes. The smell is not as strong and overbearing as Aesop. It's lighter, maybe a little bit more floral scent, a little bit of the vibes as if you're in a very lovely and colorful garden. Chongsemoor Masterclass Radiant Cushion in the shade 0, the lightest shade. Bought this together with the Essential Mousse Cream at the department store. I don't think you can find this in Olive Young because I went to Olive Young. I wanted to buy this, but I don't remember seeing it. I actually bought two Chongsemoor cushions. This one I bought in the Olive Young. This is the Skin Nude Cover Layer Cushion. This one has full coverage and gives a radiant finish. This one has more coverage than the Skin Nude cushion. There's a Skin Nude cushion and a Skin Nude Cover cushion. A little bit confusing, but I like this one better just because this one is not in my shade. It's one shade darker than what I am. I asked the girl to recommend me a shade and she recommended this. It kind of sucks because do you have that kind of moments where you always doubt yourself? You know that you are the lightest shade, or just you know your shade, okay? But you go to the store and you ask for a recommendation and you believe them because you trust that they are the professional and they give the best recommendations. But when you get it, it's like, oh, I should have trusted myself. I don't know what made me doubt myself. Maybe because Koreans in general are known to have really fair skin. So it's either I overestimated them or I underestimated myself. Ugh, a little bit annoyed at myself, but this is in shade 21 and light. I've tried both. I would say the formula feels pretty similar. They are both hydrating formulas, which means that they can feel a little thicker and heavier on your skin in general. And because of the nature of the formula, it does tend to give a little bit of that cakey or heavy kind of finish. The Round Lab sunscreen cushion, I have not used this once. Round Lab is famous for their sunscreen online, but I didn't want to buy into that hype, so I thought, okay, let's just buy the cushion instead of their regular sunscreen. I don't know what got into me. Maybe I thought this one would be more convenient because you can just pat it and you can actually bring this out to reapply your sunscreen as well. I haven't decided how I'm gonna use this product, to put it at home or to bring it out as a retouching sunscreen kind of thing. Looking at it now, I think I'll just do a use it at home kind of thing. I haven't used this because I have so many more sunscreens that I have yet to finish using. So this is in the queue. Lofi glass cushion, which you also may use in this video. Very average experience with it so far. Nothing really impressive. It's in my shade though. I bought the lightest shade that they have. Luckily, I bought the lightest shade because I was contemplating in the store between the lightest and the second lightest. Luckily, I bought the lightest shade. Having the Soul Bloom cushion. This is in shade 21. 1,000,000 times darker than my skin tone. I was a little bit annoyed because they only had shade 21 in the Olive Young. I asked the salesperson if they had a lighter shade. The girl just straight up told me to buy it online, but where do I buy it online when I'm in Korea, when I am just going to Korea to buy it there, right? I was being very stubborn and I decided to buy it even though I knew it might 80% not be in my shade. So yeah, I have it. I ended up with a shade 21 cushion. The plain green full cleansing oil. I have used more than half of the bottle now. I have used more than half of the bottle now. What's wrong with me? I'm a huge fan of cleansing oils and I only use cleansing oils. My favorite makeup cleansing oil is the one from Jupan that I always use on a daily basis. I have completed at least 8 bottles of those. So naturally, I would compare it to my favorite cleansing oil, right? Let me tell you, the consistency of this is a little bit thicker than the Jupan cleansing oil. The Jupan one is just a very thin oil. As compared to the Jupan one, I did not notice much of a difference in how effectively and quickly it removes my makeup. The formula emulsifies quickly as well and it is very comfortable. The only small thing I don't like about it is that it can be a little bit harder than the Jupan one to remove from your eyes, because sometimes when you use a makeup oil, the product gets into your eyes and you need to spend more time removing this product from your eyes as compared to the Jupan one. It wasn't a bad ride. This one is the other top selling cleansing oil on another app, so I decided to try this out instead of the manual one. But after I came back, I realized that this was available in Singapore as well. Power suddenly tripped in my house. We have no idea why. We haven't exactly figured out the cost. Gotta settle that tomorrow. Anyway, we're continuing with this video, okay? Because no way I'm gonna just film a video halfway and then stop. We're gonna continue this. The Wake Make eyeshadow palette in the shade 04 Lavender. As you can see, it is a very cool toned pink with 4 brown shades. The rest are all pink, almost to grey white kind of shades. 5 shades with glitter and 1 shade with shimmers. You can use these grey tone brown shades on their own, or you can layer them on top of other shades to give a different look. Quality of shadows are great, they blend really well and are really smooth. Glitter shade, a little bit underwhelming because the glitter is only silver glitter. There is no pink and silver glitter, there's just straight up silver glitter, so it's a little bit 2D. Just very average palette. Some of these lighter shades, they all look the same when you put them on your eyes, although there might be a very slight difference when you swatch it on your hand. If your skin tone is not very fair, I wouldn't recommend this palette to you because the shades might just look very similar. Even on me, these feel lighter shades, they look about the same. The brighter pinks though in this palette are still very pretty. I really like it. This palette is a 50-50 for me. A little bit disappointing. Ceramide Atoll Lotion from the brand Illyun. It is one of the best-selling body care products in the Huanhe app, Huanhui blah 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 app. A great cream for cold weather, but if you live in somewhere that is hot and humid, I wouldn't recommend this. Texture itself is a very thick kind of cream. Kinda has the same effect as the Chongsemul cream. It takes quite a while for it to dry down in hot weather, even if you turn the AC on. Doesn't have a fragrance, so that's great. More suitable for cold and dry weathers. Even in 16 degrees aircon, it feels like it can't dry. I didn't really buy much because all the things that I need, I already have backups of it, and I don't know, the beauty items kind of disappointed me a little bit. When I was in the stores, I felt like I needed to buy everything, but after slowly buying one product and trying it out by the day when I was in Korea, I was like, maybe I just haven't found the products that I really love in K-beauty. If you have any K-beauty products that you love and you feel that it is a must try, holler in the comments so I can try it out. Thank you for watching as usual, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!